You don't have a personality anymore. You have a feed, and it's deciding how you think, talk, and act every single day. Let's be honest, most people think they're original, their humor, theirs, their opinions, theirs, their style, theirs. It's not, it's stitched together from everything they scroll. You didn't become who you are, you absorbed it. People often think of something original and it turns out it was a reel they watched or something they read. Their brain automatically puts it in the forefront because it's meant to be memorable. It's meant to be relatable, and you're meant to regurgitate it. A quick check. What phrases do you repeat all the time? That's what you picked up online, exactly. It's a vocal stim that many people usually have. They often repeat it over and over, common in the younger folk. And it becomes a part of who you are. Your brain copies what it sees, not slowly, fast. It spends a few hours watching certain type of content. You start taking it, you start to think like it, you start talking it, you start reacting like it. Same jokes, same pins, same tone. That's not a coincidence, it's conditioning. Like many things on the internet, it's conditioning you to think a certain way. Your brain is constantly rewired by what you watch on the internet. Be real, if someone watched your feed, could they predict your personality? They probably could. In all honesty, the same could be said about me. Here's the part people ignore. The algorithm doesn't just show you content, it shapes you. It feeds what you already engage with, so your belief gets reinforced over and over. No friction, no challenge, no opposing ideas. It holds your hand in what content it feeds you, what makes you comfortable, what makes you laugh. It won't show you sad content, it won't show you horror content, it won't show you any other content unless that is the content you watch. So you get more certain, but not more accurate. This is how people become extreme, not by thinking, by seeing less. They start to think a certain way because a certain mindset was distilled on them via the algorithm and the content it feeds. I've mentioned this in my previous videos, but it could lead to more extremes and possible dangerous outcomes. Remember, you are yourself, and read a book for once in a while in your life. Ask yourself, what was the last time something actually changed in your mind? Not confirmed it, changed it. Did you start thinking a certain way after someone told you? A lot of people don't. They often think in the way they've been told. The internet was formed to make you think how they want it to. This comes in mimicry. You see someone confident, sharp, and entertaining. You copy it at first. It's small, a phrase, a tone, a way of reacting, and then it stacks. Now, you're not being yourself, you're performing a remix. And after a while, you forget your original self. You end up performing like this actor that isn't even you. You perform as if you were on a stage. Not people. People are not on a stage. You are an everyday life. The internet was built to keep your attention, and that it does. With this mimicry, your brain automatically thinks this is okay, and this is what people do. People don't. But the internet is slowly making that a reality. Notice this. Do you act differently depending on what you've been watching lately? That's not random. Depending on the media that has been fed to you, you will act like they want you to. You will stem what they say. You will react how they react. You will mention something a part of the media you've watched, and let's say it straight. Being real doesn't win all time. Being engaging does. So people exaggerate more extreme opinions, stronger reactions, cleaner, simpler takes, because nuance doesn't perform, so your personality gets edited into something that gets attention, not something that is true. And this can lead to more dangerous actions. You can be fed the extreme side of political content, whatever you believe, and you can lead yourself to committing something you would never commit to. And that is the dangerous part of the internet that no one talks about. Real quick question, if no one could see your posts, would you still act the same? Here's the real damage, you lose self-awareness, you don't You don't know what you actually think because you never stopped consuming long enough to hear yourself. No silence, no reflection, just input. Constant input. And whether you consume the most becomes you. Try this. Spend one day with zero content, no scrolling, no feed, just your own thoughts. This feels uncomfortable and that's a problem. I've mentioned this before, but this time I want you to think to yourself, what am I not thinking about? Your brain is constantly acting like it wants to be stimulated. The all-time attention span has went down to 8 seconds. And if you spend more than 2 hours on your phone, it's likely 5 seconds. So yeah, your personality isn't fully yours anymore. It's being shaped by algorithm, friends, and repetition. That doesn't make you weak. It makes you programmable. And right now, most people running on default settings they didn't choose. Remember, put your phone down. There is no need to think like everyone else. You are not the sheep. You are not the lamb. You are your own person and you are more than enough to think for yourself. You don't find yourself. You either build who you are or you let your feed build you. And I tell you now, you build yourself, you build who you are, you make your own personality. You do not want to be simple and plain like everyone else in the world. You want to be better than your old self. Become that person you want to be. Remember, you're always more than enough. And you will always be more than enough for you. Go outside, put your phone down. The world is dying and we are doing nothing about it. Make the difference. Donate if possible. Do your research. And remember to always say hello to the ones you love. Smile more. Hug them. Know they're loved. Say hello to those you don't even know, the randoms in your life, because a smile can change your life. And remember, you will be loved, and you're loved.